Another shooting. This happened a couple days ago in St. Louis, and we were all praising, many in the media were praising the St. Louis Police Department for immediately coming out and saying, here's what happened, here's why the officers did it, here's what we know. And now and apparently the St. Louis Police Department is making a very sincere effort to be as transparent as possible. And part of what they've done is release about a 2-minute video, maybe a 3-minute video. Maybe it's longer than that. I don't know. But it's all over the place. You can find it. That was recorded by a guy there in St. Louis. So what happens is you're in a black area of town. This guy who is behaving very, very erratically has gone into a store, stolen a couple of bottles of soda, brings them out and sets them right on the curb, and then walks back and forth like he's waiting for the police to come because he knows that the store has called the police because he stole from them. And to me, it looks like, this guy has got a mental health problem. And the police officers show up, and this is all on video. Police officers show up, and he starts yelling at the cops, saying, shoot me now, shoot me now. And now what the St. Louis Police Department said is he pulled out a knife and he came at the officers from a distance of a few feet away. They shot him. What the video shows is that he was quite some distance from the officers when they shot him. And, whether there's a knife or not, if there is, it's damn small. I can't see it in the video, although I'm confident that right now the TV networks all over the country are enhancing this video and looking at little micro frames and stuff to see if there was anything in this guy's hand. But it's an astounding piece of video. And it's causing now a whole new set of questions. But the interesting thing is the St. Louis police released the video. They said, oh, by the way, here's a video of what happened. And it doesn't comport with what the chief of police had said entirely. I mean, it does to some extent, but not entirely. So now we've got another black man killed by white cops who was apparently unarmed, although the call that went out to them specified that he had a knife. One of the 9/11 calls, a person said, this guy has a knife. So they were expecting to confront an armed guy. Now, over at the Daily Banter, Ben Cohen, who is British, Ben has been on our TV show many, many times. And you can see this over at thedailybanter.com. Over at the Daily Banter, Ben wrote an op-ed titled, "This is how UK police stop someone with a knife." And he talks about how Kajime Powell, I'm probably mispronouncing his name, a 25-year-old black man was killed in St. Louis. And he says, this is quite interesting. He says, how do other police forces around the world deal with knife-wielding attackers? Do they resort to the same lethal tactics when presented with a potential threat? Let's look at the UK. Ben, of course, is from the UK. And then he puts a couple of YouTubes in there. Here's a guy with a machete standing outside Buckingham Palace. The police shooting with a taser gun. In many cases in the UK, in fact, in most cases, apparently, he says, let's look at the UK, a nation where the police in most cases do not carry firearms. They bring this guy down with a taser. In another video, a knife-wielding man who appears to have serious mental health issues is surrounded by dozens of police officers. He goes after them, but the police avoid danger by, in parenthesis, shock, moving out of the way. Ben Cohen is making the point that there's a variety of ways that we can deal with these situations short of, pumping 7, 8, 9 bullets into somebody.